Help has always come when the children needed it most. Benjamin pulls the last stick of red licorice from his pocket and tears it in two before handing the larger piece to Hupperzine, now silently crying into the dirty sleeve of their favorite kitty cat sweater. "Ante up," he says, nudging their shoulder. Hupperzine takes a deep, shuddering breath. "Ante up." If the Falling Children have a motto, a call to arms, a secret verbal handshake, this is it, and for good reason. Since meeting in the bleak fish locker of the Falling Orphanage 3 years ago, they've endured danger most days and nights, and in far too many forms to remember, although surely Everly, with her encyclopedic brain and precise recall, could, if she were still able to speak. The children have been chained underwater by vengeful sea monkeys, for instance, and nearly bored to death by the heartless Viewmaster's vacation slides. Once, they hacked their way out of a nest of ventriloquist dummies, only to get trapped in a game of Operation because Hupperzine was holding their map upside down. But that's beside the point. The point is, Everly is the mastermind, the quick study, the deep thinker. Hupperzine and Benjamin never make decisions, good decisions, without her. It's unclear what the Unstopping's spell will do next to Everly. He traffics in uncertain magic, the most unpredictable kind. The depths of despair could continue to sap Everly of her desire to live, one breath at a time, until she simply slips beneath the sludgy liquid. Or maybe the Unstopping will rake open Everly's chest with one spiny fingernail and pluck out her wherewithal, the juiciest part of her soul. It's also possible that the children's bold, clever friend, who speaks with a British accent when she's asserting herself, could be trapped for eternity inside a small, easily misplaced toy. "Not a clown," Benjamin silently prays. "Please, anything but a clown." Lightning heats the air, followed by a smack of thunder. The rain comes faster now, lashing the canopy of brittle leaves above them. It is full of words, this rain. Doubt, worry, death. As if on cue, the sky rips open. Always one for a grand entrance, the Unstopping steps through, as easily as a camper climbing out of a tent. What's left of his rotting conscience is safety-pinned to the lapel of his tailcoat. "Who's ready for some fun?" He strikes the heavy rings on his fingers together, and a sour noise tolls through the forest. Hupperzine hurls their licorice to the ground. "Hey, don't waste it," Benjamin protests, and balls up their small fists. "Don't you lay one grimy finger on us," Hupperzine shouts. "We've got a plan." Benjamin stops chewing, surprised. Hupperzine is a scaredy cat. Benjamin is more than a little lazy. The idea that they can defeat the all-powerful Unstopping without Everly is ridiculous. For the first time in weeks, Benjamin, Hupperzine, then even Everly, sinking ever lower into the gooey depths of despair, burst out laughing. 1. Libby hasn't meant to leave the children in the forest this long, but she lost both sets of keys to her apartment and had to call her landlady, an elderly Japanese woman who confused key with kura, cooler, and sent an air-conditioning tech instead of a locksmith. Then there was the morning Libby found herself dozing in the back seat of a town car headed to Manhattan. She couldn't remember why until the driver stopped in front of her publisher's building and expected her to get out. And there was the entire week she forgot the password for her email. It's now plastered on confetti-colored Post-its scattered around Libby's small apartment. Everly. Everly. Everly is the password. Meanwhile, the real Everly continues to rot in the forest. Libby has bitten her fingernails to the quick, worrying about the falling children. It's not just Everly she's concerned about, but Benjamin with his stress-eating and sensitive Hupperzine, how quickly they fall to tears. What the children need is a